Sports. All right, boys. Welcome back to B Team Sports. That record button kind of started late on me, so the intro was kind of whack. But I hope y'all see the new setup. If y'all subscribe, y'all know what I mean. We've been in front of a camera sitting and talking, but we obviously got a new setup. We got the money with some mics. We got the money with some AirPods. AirPods.
The old AirPods, baby.
But yeah, we're coming back at y'all. This is how we're going to start recording probably most of our videos. So
yeah, this will be the easier way. Matthew up there, he works out of town, so we're probably going to do this a lot more.
I do. Sorry.
Yeah. He's a travel nurse.
Yeah, he's a travel nurse. He's making the big bucks, to be honest. You can call it that.
He said, I ain't no nurse.
I'm digging up bucks.
Well, so sure if y'all have been watching the channel, y'all saw that we put an AFC video out, and that is our bad. We kind of missed the NFC South there because our entire conversation was not even recorded. It was the mic was off the whole time. Very
technical difficulties.
So our first video, we're going to kind of backtrack and go over the NFC South, which is the last NFC team or division that we're going to be getting into this time around. What do y'all want to start off with?
I mean, let's start off with who won it last year, I guess. The New Orleans Saints.
New Orleans Saints.
They didn't win it last year. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they did. They won the division last year.
I mean, they won the division, but I mean, did they?
They didn't win. Obviously, they didn't win everything. They did win the division last year.
Well, they ain't gonna win this year. They ain't even gonna make the playoffs. Mark my words. They ain't going nowhere. They don't know what they're gonna do without Breeze. They don't even know who's starting. Granted, Jameis Winston. He did get some LASIK eye surgery. He can see people now. He can tell who he's going to throw it to. But, yeah, I don't know. I'd rather have Taysom Hill starting. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could go either way, man. Taysom Hill is probably the better option at this point because he's been there. But he's used so much as a utility. Jameis Winston's going to get playing time no matter what. So it's just... I don't know, man. Kamara is really going to be leaned on heavy in this offense. I think he's going to have a huge year. The defense, of course, is back at it, but I just don't know about the quarterback situation, man. That's the only thing really that scares me about this team, but that's a huge thing to be scared of in the NFL.
Yeah, I've got Taysom starting majority of the time just because Jameis is so prone to throw interceptions or get a fumble, or I just think Taysom takes care of the ball better. I don't have them winning this division. I have them going second or third, maybe. I don't think they'll be worst in the division, but they're not going to win it this year without Breeze. They're gonna have to figure that quarterback out. I think Taysom takes care of the ball better, and he's not going to put up the stats that Jameis will. But if he can kind of help control that clock and just make a few key plays on third and fourth down, I think he'll be manageable. I can see them going 9-8, 10-7, maybe getting second or third in the division.
Yeah, I'm looking at about the same thing right there too.
Yeah, I think they could easily go second or third. They're not going to go first by any means. They definitely won't get a wild card spot, even if they come second. I'm not getting a wild card.
Yeah, they're not getting a wild card spot.
I don't see them making playoffs either.
The thing is, they lost Emmanuel Sanders, didn't they? So, I mean, really, who do they got at receiver other than Michael Thomas? And he was kind of a drama queen. He didn't play all last season.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you got to think things are just going to be so much different without Breeze around. You know what I'm saying? That team has had Breeze their whole life for most of them, and it's just going to be such a different team, and it's scary, man. It's like, who's the new leader? Who's going to take over this team? Nobody can like Breeze, the ultimate motivational person of all time, I don't know.
I think they're going to use Taysom Hill kind of like a Lamar Jackson. They're going to, hit you with the quick QB sneaks and the pull options and stuff like that. So they're going to build it like the Ravens offense, in my opinion, because they don't have receivers like the Ravens do. They have solid offensive line. So I don't know who they have at tight end. Jared Cook, is he still there? Is he
No,
gone?
Jared Cook left.
He's
Jared
retired.
Cook went to the chart.
That's what I thought.
Did he retire really?
Yeah, I think he did. They've got Van Nant, but he's
I thought he went to the Chargers for some reason.
some dude named Ethan Wolf. I mean, they're really going to be lacking at tight end. Their defense is going to be good. Their defense is going to be decent.
I don't know. It's getting old though, isn't it? I mean,
a lot of them are getting old, but I mean, their secondary is not old. Their secondary is
Mario Davis.
It's just their
linebackers.
Oh, defense. I'll read some of these fools off.
So,
because I mean, it's hard to think exactly who was there. See, Cameron Jordan is still on the outside. Marcus Davenport, Demario Davis, yeah. Malcolm Jenkins is old. I mean, I don't know. He's a leader. Marcus William, Marshall Lattimore. Yeah, pretty decent defense, man.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, they've got Traquan Smith, but I mean,
they did. They were at what, top 3 or top 5 Russian defense last year. So, that's always good to have. And then, yeah, I mean, their secondary is good enough to kind of limit big plays. So, but they're not the scoring offense they once were. So
they're definitely. I mean, they're going to be leaning on the run game a lot. That's why I think Hill's going to get a lot of the starting time, because if there's no throw there, he's just going to take off.
Yeah,
definitely. I believe that.
And he's to be that old and that fast. That's crazy.
Yeah, they were the number 5th ranked defense. God, my computer is so slow, fellas.
All right, so right now, I would put them. I'm going to put them second in the division.
Yeah, I'm putting them second.
But it depends on a certain QB's play.
Whichever one they use.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean for this team. I mean for a different team in the division.
Oh yeah, we'll see. All right, so we're gonna move on to the easy one, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everyone knows.
Bucks.
Oh, they're winning the division.
Stuttering one. Yeah, top 10 defense. Let's see. Yeah, top 10 defense. Number 2 in passing, I think. Let me see. Yeah, number 2 in passing. It's over with, man. From the videos y'all watched earlier, y'all heard that I'm a huge Rams getter, but I think the Rams and the Bucks are going to be in the championship game.
No.
We'll see.
No, I don't think so. But it could be. I feel like it's going to take a Rams defense to beat the Bucks, but yeah. I'm just not that high on the Rams. Anyways, this ain't about the Rams. We're talking about the Bucks, and they're going to win the division by a landslide, more than likely. It won't even be close. They're going to probably sweep all 3 teams, in my opinion. What can you say? They're coming back with everybody that started last season is going to be back. Chemistry is going to be better. But I don't know. It's a new year. You never know.
Yeah,
So,
you never know with this team. I don't know.
Do I think they're going to win a Super Bowl? No.
I would like to say they're not going to go back to the Super Bowl. You never know with Brady, because he's 80 years old and still beating everybody. I've got them right around the same as they were. I mean, they went 11-5 last year, made it to the Super Bowl. I've got them 12-5 this year with the extra game. I mean, they'll lose a couple of close games or just have a fluke here and there. I don't think they're going to go 15-2 or anything, but they'll have 4 or 5 losses that just kind of happen. And I'm hoping one of those losses is the first game of the year. My Cowboys come out and just stomp that ass one time.
Not beating the Bucks. No, the first game of the year, it's not going down.
Put an old jersey bet on it. I tried to do with Austin earlier. Loser buys the other person a Buccaneers Brady jersey.
Get the fuck out of here.
No,
I'm not even a big Bucks fan. I just want that brown.
Yeah, I'll get you Aaron Rodgers jersey.
Mention that man around me. I cannot stand that little crowd.
Get out of here, bro.
He needs to get a haircut too while he's at it.
No, he got that old goofy fucking straight ass mullet, bro.
Boy been sitting up in the mountains hiding out. Yeah. I ain't got time to go practice, but he got time to go play golf. I see how it is. I couldn't be that coach.
Golf is funner. No, I'm just kidding it.
I'll be cussing that
honestly,
boy up.
I'd much rather play golf than football.
Coach. But anyways, the Bucks. I mean, They're going to win the division.
Yeah, every starter on offense and defense is coming back,
Everybody
right?
come back. Every
Everybody's
single
coming back.
starter. I think the only person
Camaraderie
they
is going to be
lost off
even
the
better
whole
than it
team
was last year.
Fournette. So it's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really didn't use
still got
much.
Ronald Jones.
Brady said he's trying to do the one thing he ain't never done before, and that's go undefeated in the regular season.
He's not going to do that. I don't care
Don't
what
think
he
so?
Yeah, I don't see that
said.
happening. No.
How can this man save some stats and some accomplishments for everyone else? Like, how much shit's he want?
The only person I feel like that's even got a chance in hell of getting there is Mahomes, dude. Mahomes.
Yeah. Because he's going to be there every year in the AFC, pretty much, man.
Yeah.
They're unstoppable over there, bro.
He's already got one Super Bowl, been to
Yeah.
two. So
And he's what,
20,
like
24,
20 years,
25.
Yeah, so he's almost 20 years
Almost
younger.
20 years
He's
younger
got
than
20
Brady.
years to catch up.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Brady's going to be 44 to start this season. He'll turn 44 in August.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude's getting on up there.
He looks younger
30
now than
and
he's
my
ever,
knee's about to
ever
break.
have, though.
So
I'm pretty sure he's a genetic clone. Like, I mean, I know it. He's got to be.
Dude, I saw something somewhere that said everyone wants to hate Brady so bad, but then whenever you see him opening up like he has the past few times he's been on like TV and like Twitter and stuff, he's such a likable guy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, like, I feel like for years he was so shut off from the world, like he wouldn't. And I don't know if it was just because Belichick was like, no, this dude plays on my team, stay away from the cameras, you're gonna be like me. But I mean, yeah, you're right. Same with Rodgers. I mean, like, I don't know. I know Matthew hates him, but like it was the same with him ever since he's been doing the Pat McAfee stuff. He's just been a little bit more likable for me.
Yeah, when he opens up about, he's just a regular person as well. People think of them as like upper tier, like God level players, but it's like they're regular people too.
Rodgers thinks he is though. So I mean, I don't care what kind of jokes he makes on Pat McAfee. That dude's a douche. So
Matt's never watched one video of Aaron Rodgers speaking unless it's at a press conference. And it was after the Dallas Cowboys game when Dez didn't catch it.
Everybody else is expected to show up to camp and show up to practice. What makes him so special?
The fact that he's been with the organization for 14 years.
He didn't like last year, didn't he?
It's a new year. You got to prove it all over again every year.
I remember drafting his ass and waiting. I was like, okay, he's not going to show up.
Hey, for the record, didn't Zeke not show up to camp last year? And when he did show up,
right now, bro.
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, bro.
He was trying to get a contract. Aaron Rodgers is under contract for like 3 more years.
It's the same concept.
Oh, he's not trying to get more money. He's just mad at the organization.
No, you just said everybody can show up to training camp, but he can go play golf. Well, Zeke didn't. What was Zeke doing? Zeke was out there fucking partying and stuff.
He wasn't playing golf. But he was trying to get a contract. He wasn't actually like under contract no more. I mean, he was. I mean, they had his little 5th-year option, but like Rodgers has legit signed the contract and should be held to it.
Dude, ain't nobody held to a contract these days.
Yeah, they're all entitled.
All right. Next team.
Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, you start.
So they did get rid of old Teddy. I actually like Teddy Bridgewater.
Me too.
I think he gets a bad rap. He took the Saints 5-0. The Panthers, I don't know what the issue was there. Probably not enough weapons because they hardly ever have weapons. But I mean, they've got McCaffrey.
Bro. Like, I think they got some this year. Like, they got DJ Moore.
Yeah,
they got
Moore. I think a lot of what happened too with they've got Sam Darnold now. I think a lot of what happened with him in New York is they just didn't give him a shot. Man, he had 0 weapons. The coaching was horrible in New York. He didn't have any kind of running game. The O-line just let him get killed every week. I mean, we'll see this year if it was him or the Jets. But, I mean, I think I can see them getting, 7-8 wins. I don't see them winning the division by any means. But I think they were 5-11 last year. I can see them winning 7 or so with Sam Darnold and him kind of proving, that he actually can halfway play. I think a lot of that was on the Jets and not him through no fault of his. But I mean, I can see them winning 7 or so, being somewhere right around there.
Really?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I disagree with that. They are going to beat the Saints. I think they're going to. Now, this really does all depend. Well, no, not really. Not really. I mean, they got Christian McCaffrey, right? An amazing 2019 season. Dude had over 1,000 scrimmage yards for passing and rushing, or 2,000 scrimmage yards, 1,000 passing, 1,000 rushing. Let's see. 2 years ago. Well, he was hurt all last year. I mean, what do you want him to do? Play with injured?
Even being hurt when he was in there, he was going off.
Yeah,
Went ass to the end zone.
So, but I think he's really going to help Aaron Donald. Their O line's decent.
Sam Donald.
What did I say?
Aaron Donald.
I mean, I can't hear myself. Sorry, I need to really fix this. But anyways,
Aaron
Sam
Donald, QB.
Hey, he could do it. But anyways, and then they got DJ Moore. I think he had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
Yeah,
they got Robbie Anderson.
100 yards last year.
Yeah, they went and got it's DJ or David Moore from Seattle. He's not bad. I think he had like 800 yards last season or something like that. And then they got a young defense. So other than a linebacker, but like their secondary is pretty young. Didn't they draft? They drafted one of the top two CVs in the And so
Burns,
they got Brian Burns. Yeah. They got Jeremy Chin. Isn't that his name? Jeremy or Jimmy? I think it's Jeremy. Yeah. But I know he picked off 2 balls against us and scored them both for a touchdown. One actually was a fumble recovery. The other one was a pick. Yeah, it hurt. Cut me deep.
Mm-hmm. Especially the Panthers, That's not who you want to get them. Yeah.
No, we all go in thinking those are easy wins, especially last year. And it took us. But I basically think they're the same team as the Saints right now. If the QB play is good, I think they could win. So I put them at second and the Saints at third, or vice versa. Kind of, they're the same team.
You're thinking about it, the more that I can see that Carolina could definitely take that second spot. But I don't know. I'm going to keep the Saints there for right now, but Carolina's really right there with them. I could see them being a game. Like they're not going to make the playoffs. Neither team, no other team other than the Bucs in this division is going to make the playoffs. But they're going to be in a tight spot for second. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be, it'd be pretty close. I've got them only like 1 or 2 under the Saints. So, it's going to be real close.
I think both teams will have a 50 or 0.500 record or whatever it is. What am I trying to say here, y'all?
About 500.
Yeah, both of them will go probably 500.
So like
I agree.
8, 9, somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
That's about where I am. I had Carolina at like 7 to 8 and the Saints at 8 to 9. So that's right there. Yeah. Atlanta, they lost Julio. Now they did draft probably the best tight end prospect to come out in the last 20 years. So that'll definitely make up for it. I really wish we could have got him, dude. Oh my God. Kyle Pitts is fixing to be a monster.
Yeah.
They went 4-12 last year. I don't see them making the playoffs or nothing. I see them being kind of close to where the Saints and Carolina was, honestly, somewhere around 7, 8 wins, maybe 6. I don't think they'll do as bad as they did last year. I think Matt Ryan will kind of figure it out a little bit and play a little better. They're going to have to get, Ridley and Russell Gage to kind of step up with Julio out. Maybe Kyle Pitts is enough to offset Julio. Who knows? He may come out and just shine. Their defense is iffy. They gave up a 23-point lead in the Super Bowl just a few years ago. So they
haven't stopped doing things like that. Their defense has not stopped doing stuff like that. Yeah, the offense is obviously there, but they always have an offense. Falcons always have an offense. Calvin Ridley's going to step up huge. He's going to take over that number 1 spot easily. And then Kyle Pitts
he's going
to be right there too. His first year with the defense.
I think he's going to be a top 5 tight end easily.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I feel like there's not a lot of top tight ends. There's not a lot of Kelseys and
like the top tier ones.
Yeah,
everyone else after that.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I feel like the Falcons though have not really had like a great run game since like Devontae Freeman was,
Yeah.
in his prime. So they did get Mike Davis.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, they got Mike.
They got Mike Davis, who was like kind of balling out with McCaffrey gone. They got him from the Panthers. Granted, I mean, he's not like a young, but he did well in fantasy. I know that.
Throw to the running back, and like he'll be perfect for those little dump out passes.
Yeah,
he had the exact same game McCaffrey did in Carolina.
Right. Yeah, it's just their defense. I don't know much, and they lost their like safeties to the Cowboys, Kaze and Neal. Wait, not Neal. What am I trying to say? Yeah, Keanu Neal.
Which I'm fine with. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I have them. They're gonna lose the division in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely losing the division.
Who did they get? Like Dan Quinn's gone, and who did they have as their? They had an intern or whatever. Not what am I trying to say?
Interim head coach.
Interim head coach. Yeah, I don't know who it was. It was
Arthur Smith.
That's their new head coach. Yeah. I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. He looks like a dweeb. So it's
fucking dweeb.
I mean, he's only 39, and he was on the Titans. So he
was their offensive coordinator, wasn't he?
The offensive coordinator,
Yeah, give the ball to Derrick Henry. Let's go to the fucking.
So, the passing game's not going to be there, I don't think. So.
It is. It's okay. Matt Ryan can run that offense.
Yeah,
Matt Ryan. He's just going to call the run plays. Matt Ryan.
Regardless, of how the Falcons are. I mean, Matt Ryan is still a former MVP. So.
No kidding. I know he's still like a top. When I say top, he's not like he's probably still a top 10 fantasy quarterback.
Oh yeah, he's gonna put up the yards.
Yeah, 10 to 15 somewhere in there. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, and Calvin Ridley's no screw, and Russell Gage has some speed. I had him.
Yeah, he's about to have a huge year. That's a fantasy steal, bro.
People are gonna be so focused on covering Pitts. Russell Gage will be open all over the place. Because there's no way they're going to be able to put a linebacker on Pitts. They're going to have to give help to them linebackers. That dude, man.
I don't know though. They got some of the fastest linebackers in the league, right?
But
I mean, not big enough. But
some of the people they play, they're not going to be able to put a linebacker on.
Oh yeah, you're talking about
he's too big and too fast. So that'll leave Gage open a lot because they're going to have to do a lot of moving them corners around to kind of keep up with him. So
yeah,
but yeah, I mean we're all pretty much right there on this division.
Right. So we all agree.
Bucks winning it. The toss up for second.
Falcons. Other teams are just fighting for second for pride and glory because y'all aren't going to the playoffs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think any of them
go on to next year.
Yeah, none of them are going to win 10 games besides the Bucks. So.
Yeah, no.
Agreed. All right.
Alrighty then.
Guess that concludes the video.
Yeah, thank y'all for listening to the new enhanced version of B Team Sports. Get ready for it. We're gonna learn more.
Let us know if you like this one better. So comment.
We're gonna learn more and start adding stuff in, logos, stuff like that. So
yeah. If y'all have any tips on sound quality, we bought some mics, some headphones, and stuff like that. If y'all know better software other than like maybe StreamYard or something like that, just kind of drop it in the comments. Give us some tips. So we're new to this.
There you go.
Help us out.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right. B Team out.